allow that. And in order to prevent it, and prevent any possibility for a second Palestinian state or a corridor for a Palestinian state, we decided to settle Samaria, Judea, and Gaza district. We did it. When we watched the Iraqis building the nuclear reactor in Baghdad, planning to possess nuclear weapon, and that was the greatest danger Israel ever faced, we decided to destroy that nuclear reactor, and we did it. And when we saw the development of that kingdom of terror in Lebanon, it was not a state within a state. Lebanon didn't exist as a state. It was a clear kingdom of PLO terror with a capital in West Beirut. It was a very hard decision, very hard. We discussed that in the cabinet for more than a year. But when we decided to do it, we did it. The world looked at those acts of Israel, being a small country, 3.5 million Jews, at the beginning with astonishment, sometimes with admiration, but after a short time it turned into anger and jealousy. And you know, and I ask myself so many times, why? How it happened? And I think that we know the answer. Because we did what the free world had to do and could have done, but did not dare to do. We dared to do it, and we did it. Because for us, a small nation in the Middle East, living surrounded by hatred, we knew that we will not be able to exist there, and that for us it's a question of life and death. We did it, and we succeeded. And you know, being or traveling around the world, and it also happens in Israel, I've been asked so many times, what will happen? Or in Hebrew, ma yeh? How long we are going to fight? Will one day, will it be peace there? So I always try to answer, saying that we have to look backwards at the last 100 years. If in those years we would have just holding our swords in our hands and not doing anything else, I would have come to you and I would have told you, people, we are in a dangerous situation. It's a hopeless situation. But that was not the case. In those 100 years, in the land of Israel, and then in the state of Israel, Jews managed to build more than 1,000 towns and villages, among them many towns of hundreds of thousands of inhabitants. We managed to absorb millions of immigrants, newcomers, coming from 82 countries around the world. We taught them Hebrew. They all speak Hebrew. We built universities, schools, hospitals, developed the most sophisticated industry, the most advanced agriculture, one of the most advanced in the world. We built ports, roads. We managed to build one of the finest armies in the world. And all that we managed to do while holding the sword in one hand and building in the other hand. That's what we managed to do. That means that the Jewish people can do much more than we think, much more than we believe. Therefore, we can look forward with optimism. And of course, in the last 6 years, which were hard years, many hard decisions, we can add the peace that we have achieved with the largest Arab country, with Egypt, peace that exists. Now, people take it now in a national way. Who could have imagined 6 years ago that the cabinet that Mr. Begin formed will be able to sign a peace agreement with Egypt?